Well, all of those metrics that are being used for customer experience are lagging indicators. Why do I call them
Right.
lagging indicators? You cannot measure them until the customer experienced whatever you gave them.
Right.
So you're measuring it after the experience. Even if you're asking the customer, how likely are you to do this or to do that? What's your preference for this and that? Well, they're basing it on what they already experienced. So the way
Correct.
you get ahead of all of that and start focusing on leading indicators is you need to peel the onion back. So you do a correlation analysis, which is a statistical solution for identifying the key drivers behind Net Promoter Score, CSAT, Everett Score, those types of things. You need to do the correlation analysis, which tells you the key drivers. We did this for every single one of our business units. So every single general manager knew what their key drivers were, as well as the company's overall key drivers. And we discussed that for a couple of hours and then immediately did a workshop. We were looking at the Pareto analysis of the sub-factors behind a key driver. So say, for example, the key driver was responsiveness. Well, you want to find out what aspect of responsiveness needs to be solved. And there could be several aspects. Responsiveness where? Responsiveness when? Responsiveness how? And so how do you find that out? You need to consult your CRM, your ERP, social media, surveys, whatever you have. But we found that customer comments suffice very well. And in these workshops, we had a representative from different parts of the organization. So we'd have cross-functional viewpoints in the conversations. Sure. So it might have been an account team, but then we would have somebody from supplier management, somebody from HR, someone from finance, someone from quality or IT or whatever, and 5 or 6 people sitting around the table reading through the customer comments for responsiveness. Well, they put the sticky notes on the wall for why are we allowing the customer to be upset about responsiveness or to feel like there's a gap. Right. And the next row of sticky notes is why are we allowing that? And then why are we allowing that? So you have 5 rows of sticky notes. And at the end, that's what we spent the whole afternoon creating an action plan. Then you want to track the progress of your action plan eradicating the 5th why. That is a leading indicator. And we use these leading indicators for all the different groups, which is more than 50 across our company at that time. Each group was working on 2 key drivers in their workshop. So we actually had over 100 leading indicators going on at the same time. Some business units were also working on responsiveness, or some were working on equipment uptime or other aspects of what the customer cared about. But we had over 100 action plans happening at the same time every year. Each one of them was measuring very earnestly their progress for eradicating that 5th why. This was the source of our bonus pay for directors and above. Everyone was based on how well are they finalizing these action plans. It wasn't that far in the future. We were seeing the savings and the trust and the buying pretty immediately.